Appreciate that. We'll send you your 10% off discount code at top8gaming.com. Welcome to the channel to you, sir. Or madam. Thank you. Once your name pops up, I will send you that code. I'll get to the afterwards, don't worry. So, Cody here with Dan. Was Dan on the play? No. Cody. Oh, Dan. Okay, so Cody had turn 1 Island Curse Catcher. Dan had Thoughtseize, which Cody countered with Curse Catcher. Turn 2 here, Cody had Smeller's Copter. Dan has Twilight Mire. He has a Grimflayer available. He's not going to play it, though. He's just going to say go. Leaves me to believe he has some sort of answer to this Copter. Also had a Goyf, so he's got to have an answer to Copter. Yeah, Merfolk in the finals here, Murph. I guess for you, we can call them Murph-folk, right? That's a good one. That's a good one. I'm turning into Nicola. That's just not a good sign. All right. So there's a Marrow Rager. It's going to go ahead and crew this Copter. See, I beat you to that joke, though. I beat you there. That's right. What did Dan not play a Goyf for Grimflayer? I have no idea. He has Abrupt Decay? So why didn't he use the Abrupt Decay? He's going to take a hit for 3? Why did he let his opponent draw a card? I don't understand here. I got the advantage on you there, Murph. Got it. I think Dan might have messed up here and thinking that he could have reacted at a different time to avoid the draw, but I don't know. He's taking a free 3 points of damage here because I can't see him not. Okay, he's going to decay the Lord. That's fine. So Dan going to go to 17 here. His draw, he's got a Lingering Souls, I think. Also drew a Fatal Push. I think so. I don't know if I agree with that, Murph. Where are you, Knack, again? Dan at 15 now, shocking in that Godless Shrine, holding up his Fatal Push, just in case there is another creature to crew. So let's see, we've got creature, land, instant, sorcery. It's a 4/5 Goyf right now. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I don't know if I'd say it's one of the hardest decks to pilot. I don't think it's as simplistic as some others might say it is by any means, but I think it's probably not one of the harder decks to pilot. I agree with that, but I think a lot of decks can give you that same scenario. Cody here with just a Spreading Seas on the Godless Shrine. Pokemaniac 0, thank you for that follow. I will send you your 10% off discount code at top8gaming.com. Welcome to the channel. Goyf coming in here for 4. Cody falls to 16. Grimflayer now going to come down. But that would take away the ability to Fatal Push if he does that. Because he has to use the Twilight Mire, making green-black to do it. So, curious if he'll do that or not. Also has Liliana the Last Hope. Maybe. I don't know. Does decide on Grimflayer, which I think is totally a fine choice. That's going to help set up for some more, or some, better future turns. Another one that hasn't shown up just yet for follows here. Perzal01, thank you as well once your follow shows up. There it is there. It's like I called it. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. I've already sent you your discount code. Yeah, GTA, you're not very far at all, Nakakan. So Tiebinder Mage is locking down the Grimflayer. An attack for 3 brought down to 12. Also discarded a Master of Waves for Cody. Well, it's only 9 o'clock, Vest. Usually we go to 11, usually go to about 10:30, 11. This is our last round tonight, so. So Tidebinder is in fact locking down the Grimflayer. Dan has a path. You gotta come on by, Nakakan. We're starting a new invitational series in September, so if you like good value tournaments, you should definitely look into that. Be making a post about that on our Facebook page once this Sunday is done, I imagine. You too, Murph. Gotta come down. Everyone's gotta come. Bluing Marsh for Dan here. He's got lots of good answers available still. Got Path and Fatal Push. Now, Path, he actually can't cast. Depending what kind of combo deck it is, I can do pretty well. Yeah, you're in Buffalo. Yeah, you're below us technically. So, but yeah, you're not very far from us either. I think he's probably wanting to hold up Fatal Push for probably the Smuggler's Copter still. Or is Dan just going to play Liliana here to kill Sorbagil Adept? Ad Nauseam is pretty good here. Sorbagil Adept dies. Barry, not a fan of Ad Nauseam on burn, but Ad Nauseam is pretty good in our metagame. MVP for days, we are in Niagara Falls. We're about 5 minutes from the border. Storm is also good, yeah. Alright. There you go. Cody thinking what he wants to do with his turn here. Dan does not have access to Fatal Push. There was Vest. That is no longer there, though. Eldrazi-tron's good, too. Yep. Paralord of Atlantis come down, though. One of them cruised the copter. Yeah, you did say possibility storm, so that I don't know what that entails. Is it like yeah, so but what are you comboing from or with? This was an attack for what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so Dan's at 5. Cody at 12 right now, I think. I think Goyf got him last turn as well, so that would make sense. Windswept Heath for Dan. That gives him access to white mana, which is good. So he's got access to that Path to Exile now. Endless One gets a free... What? What? Alright, sure. Why not? Interesting. I can say I've never seen that deck. So there's the Fatal Push on the Lord. Kristen BR _ I think. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. I will send you your 10% off discount code to top8gaming.com. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured, Nakakan, for sure. Oh, I've played decks with that card for sure. I just never seen it as a combo piece in Modern. The closest I've seen to that would probably be like Knowledge Pool Lock with Curse of Exhaustion. You can also sub in Possibility Storm over top of the Knowledge Pool. Dan here going to go ahead and sacrifice his Windswept Teeth. He's going to go ahead and grab himself a Plains, I imagine. So is he not pathing the Smuggler's Copter here then? That's a little strange. I feel like he has to be pathing the Lord in that case then, but he's still taking 3 damage. Oh no, Cody's at 16 star, right? I don't know. So path, and it is targeting. So the Tiebender Mage doesn't do anything right now. I definitely would have. Oh, I guess this means the Copter can't be crewed by the Tidebinder Mage because now it has 0 power, so you can't crew anymore. Yes, Possibility Storm hits both players, which is nice because it makes their trying to kill your stuff or counter it really hard. Parasol, yes, we have a physical store. We are, if you're familiar with the area, we're downtown Queen Street in Niagara Falls on the Canada side. Our actual address and all the information you can find on our Facebook page or at top8gaming.com. You can find all the info there, which you now have a 10% off discount code to use. So there you go. There you go. But yes, we are also a physical store, so that's where we're hosting our tournaments tonight. Don't. Oh. Yes, NFCA. Okay, I get what you're saying now. I was a little confused. All right. So Cody does take down game 1. He had a second Lord off the top of the deck there somewhere. So Dan, nothing you can do about that. We're going to head to a game 2 here. Abzan will have the play against Merfolk. Spreading Seas actually did quite a bit of work there. It took Dan off his only white source. It also took him off a very important third black source, which would have come in handy quite a few turns prior had he had access to it. But thanks to Spreading Seas to kind of locked it down. So awesome. Look forward to it, MP for days. Look forward to it. Just come on by for one of our invitational tournaments for sure. They're a lot of fun. Good value. All across the board. It's great. All right, sideboard choices being made here. Dan does have access, I know, to a one-of copy of Engineered Explosives. I know that for sure. Let's have a look at his list. He probably hasn't changed much since this weekend. He did top 8 our invitational we had. So I can look at his sideboard. Oops, that's not what I want. I want this. Let's see. So Dan likely in sideboard has access to 1 Explosives, 1 Brutality, 2 Surgical Extraction, 1 Nihil Spell Bomb, 2 Sonic Silence, 1 Maelstrom Pulse, 2 Flying Tendrils, 3 Fulminator Mage, a Gideon Ally of Zendikar, and a Damnation. So Damnation for sure. Tendrils is probably coming in. Pulse is probably good. Explosives is very good. Maybe Brutality? I don't know about that one so much, but it can catch a Lord out if there's no other Lord to back it up, or it can catch out a Merfolk pre-Lord. We'll have to see. Also gains life, which is relevant. Merfolk, sometimes called the Blue Burn deck. I don't know about that. Stony seems really narrow in this matchup. It stops Vials, which is obviously good, but I think he has enough ways to deal with a Vial. I don't think you're really worried about the Copter, to be fair. The Copter I don't think is a concern. Honestly, I think Copter could be a liability to Cody. It can kind of 2-for-1 himself. It can take a creature totally out of combat and also have the Copter killed. Dan, I don't think Stone Silence this isn't the matchup for Stone Silence at all, I think. I could understand the logic behind bringing it in for sure, but I just don't. I myself wouldn't bring it in. So Dan might though. You're absolutely correct. We have a couple guys that come by on Thursdays and play later in the afternoon, but we don't currently have tournaments set up for it. No. Cody has a turn 1 Curse Catcher. Dan here on the end step is going to fetch up an Overgrown Tomb with that Marsh Flats. We've looked into it though, MVP. Just hard finding agreement on one format to do it with. Whether it's dual commander, multiplayer commander, or what, so... Down to 17 goes Dan. Shocking you to play this Godless Shrine. He did, in fact, bring in Flame Tendrils. You see it there in the front of his hand. He also has called Path to Exiles he has access to, which is nice. Liliana. I believe he's missing a 3rd land, though. 2nd Curse Catcher. It's not bad. Abrupt Decay, also an answer to these. It's very clean as well, just because, of course, Dan can't... Or they can't be countered, so... Curse Catcher did attack for 1, so Dan at 16 here. Did he just not play anything on his turn? I really don't like that. He took a turn off and shocked and just did nothing. Eesh. At least fire off a kill spell one of these Curse Catchers. Yeah, Cody likes to keep 1-landers. He hasn't quite lost enough yet with them to learn it's a bad choice. Scavenging Ooze. Cody finds his 2nd land. It's not an island though. It's a Mutavault, so that's not good when you have all the lords in your hand. Here's a Relic though. So Relic's not bad. Looks like, does he have a 3rd Curse Catcher? Jeez. Okay, so the 3rd Curse Catcher comes down. Gavany Township was the pickup for Dan, so he did find his 3rd land here, which is good. Dan also with a few mana problems there, but his spells are just getting to the point of being uncastable with Curse Catchers in play. I mean, you're fine to have... You're fine to let them be sacrificed. That's not a big problem, but... Dan thinking here. He's got a Brutality at the front of his hand here, so he's going to start there, it looks like. Okay, Brutality. How many modes are you choosing to play with, Dan? Just the -2/-2 mode? Okay, interesting. Okay. So Cody will just sacrifice this one, and Dan will just not pay because it did its job anyways. Yep, Chris says sacrifice. Dan says, yeah, you got it. It's countered. He says, go. Gabardine, thank you for the follow. We appreciate that. I will send you your 10% off discount code to top8gaming.com. Welcome to the channel. Thank you again for that follow. What Abzan? I guess it's Abzan Control. Savage3411, thank you as well for your follow. I will send you as well your 10% off discount code at top8gaming.com. Welcome to the channel to both you and Gabardine. Yeah, it's like Big Abs or Hollier. He goes up to Siege Rhino and stuff like that. Cody finds a Cavernous Souls, so his lords are now castable. Didn't use his relic. I guess he exiled his own Curse Catcher. That's weird. I guess it makes sense with Scoos in play. Sure. Mirror Regery comes down. The Curse Catchers are now 2/2s. This is just a not great attack, I feel. This is going to get pathed. Cody will have to sacrifice one of these Curse Catchers to protect his Mirror Regery. Well, no, if he paid the mana, Cody sacrificed the Curse Catcher that was being targeted by the Clutch of Brutality. So if he paid the mana, it would resolve but then fizzle. So it wouldn't matter. He didn't. If he chose another mode, then yes, he could have done that. But he only chose to do one mode, which was the -2/-2 to a creature. So this is an attack for 2 now. I don't quite know what happened here. You need to find a Rhino Blink deck. Why? I mean, yeah, Rhino plus Displacer works, right? All right, so Dan does trade off. Dark Ninja 990, thank you as well for your follow. I will send you your 10% off discount code at top8gaming.com. Welcome to the channel. Again, thank you very much. Dan here finds the 4th land. It's Stirring Wildwood. Can come and play tapped. Siege Rhino will ride again. Yeah, but you played Bird. Why do you want to ride again? All right, Liliana of the Veil comes down. This is going to go ahead and edict Cody, get rid of that Mirror Regery. Dan in pretty good control of this game right now. Cody says exile a card, Dan will exile a land. Okay, sure. Cody plays another island, so now finding his lands. Burn Splash Rhino. That's a big splash. That's Barry's next time. That's a Lightning Helix, Barry. You getting that in there? All right. Univolt will attack Liliana after Cody Spreading Seas away the Stirring Wildwood. Flaying Tendrils number 2 picked up. Really not good against Mutavault, unfortunately. Oh, yeah, Savino. You like the sound of that, don't you? Little Siege Rhino and Burn. It's a Helix on a 4/5. What could go wrong? I don't know. Casting it? It's the thought not of Lightning Helixes. I like that comparison. All right. Silvergill Adept. Revealing Lord of Atlantis. I bet we're going to play that Lord of Atlantis now. Hey, look, I was right. So Flaying Tendrils, still no good. Actually, that's not true. The Flaying Tendrils will kill this board, won't it? Yeah, Flaying Tendrils will kill this board because there's only one Lord in play. It will wipe because the Adept will go back to 2 toughness. Alright, it's already dead to the Tendrils, isn't it? Never mind. Oh, but we got Spell Pierce from Cody. That's going to stop that. Wow, Dan actually in a lot of trouble now. Dan needs Damnation to have a shot here, I think. Cody has a second Lord to protect from any further Flame Tendrils. I guess Dan has in hand a copy of Path to Exile, so getting rid of one of the Lords isn't the hardest thing to do. Alright. Pop Relic. Get rid of these graveyards. Draw a Master of the Pearl Trident, which we'll play. We got a bunch of damage here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Dan at 5 now. Yeah, this is a rough spot here. Spell Pierce was huge there for Cody. So Dan can Path a Lord. Oh, but then he can't play Tendrils as well. He's short a Black Source. Okay, he found Damnation. So he gets to cast that here, but he's at a virtual 1 with the 2 Mutavolts in play. He has to cast Damnation. Tendrils now doesn't do anything, so... Damnation kills the board. Back to Cody we go. Actually, the game's over. He can turn on both vaults and cast the second Lord. What is Cody doing? Why is he playing a Master of Waves? Doesn't he have a second Lord of Atlantis? Maybe he doesn't have a second. Oh no, that was attack. So Dan's at 1. So that was just him turning all sideways to be the attack as well. Dan's dead. It looks like Cody's gonna win our Wednesday Night Magic by the looks of it. Tireless Tracker and just says go. Actually, no, he's Astray. He has Path to Exile now, so... No, he's not dead, so... Path to Exile. Oh, Tiebinder's a good one, though. Tap down your only blocker. Attack with both of my Univolts. You can path one of them, but then you take 2 and die. So, Tiebinder Mage, I think off the top of the deck. So some timely top decks from Cody are going to take down this tournament for him, I believe. Yeah, Dan reading it to see if there's any way he can get around this, and there is not. Even if he could, it would require him to path away this Tiebinder Mage, which still leaves the 2 Mutavolts to attack and kill him. Dan can only have one answer here, and there's nothing he can do about this, so this is going to be game. He's going to put a lot of thought into it, though, just to come to the same conclusion that we've come to. No, cards haven't changed yet, Dan. Sure. Tireless Tracker is tapped. Cody says, turn on both Mutavolts. Attack you. I have 1 path, but that's all I have. So, all right. Congrats to Cody. He will...